All right, so Steve Smith has some words about Jerry Jeudy. Just me, like I don't know if he was really sorry for real, but like, cool, cool. You play as a receiver, man. Like, so with a dude like Steve Smith comes at Jerry Jeudy like this. First of all, is this fact or fiction? Like, is Jerry Jeudy that type of wide receiver? Is Steve Smith right about him?
Well, I think if you look at Jerry Judy's numbers, I mean, I would say that, I don't think Steve Smith was far off. But I do think that for his talent level, he's not in a system that has allowed him to really flourish like that. That can have a lot to do with somebody's just strictly their numbers looking bad. But from the way Steve Smith was saying it, I mean, this is a guy who is, I mean, he was an elite receiver, but in the beginning of his career kind of started out similar to Jerry Jeudy. But it also, I mean, he knows in terms of the skill set that the receiver has, whether or not that they can play. And if objectively that's what he felt, then I don't really see a problem with him saying that. And I think for him to go and try to apologize in person, I think that was professional. I don't think that Jerry Jeudy, I don't think his response was one that he should have had. I mean, your team is what, 1-5 now. I mean, you guys, like that tweet right there, 3 catches for 14 yards. I mean, I'm just saying. But last year, I mean, what were the Broncos? They won like 3 games.
They were bad.
Yeah, I mean, and so I think from that perspective, in football, here's the thing: is to be known as the best at your position, it has to be in a winning effort. If you look at high school teams all around Georgia, all around anywhere, I don't care where it is, the kids that get like the Bama scholarships, the kids that get like the high level D1 scholarships, their teams win and they go far in the playoffs. You can't just have these numbers and your team not be winning. But so I think from Jerry Jeudy's perspective, that's what leads to him being known as just a guy. It's like your numbers might be a little decent, they're average, and I mean you're on a losing team, so you're just probably another receiver because your impact on the game isn't one that can lead you guys to a winning effort.
Let me stop you there though. Mm-hmm. Is there anybody who disagrees that Jerry Jeudy, is there anybody that believes that Jerry Jeudy is more than a guy? I'll put it that way.
Of course, Jerry Jeudy is more than a guy. I need to go ahead and say this. He is an elite talent, but he plays for the Broncos. He is absolutely a product of his scheme, his coaching, his mind. It's all of the other factors that are causing him to kind of not have an impact. If he was on the Vikings, then he'd be the only one getting the ball. Whoa. I'm saying if he replaced Justin Jefferson.
What? What are we talking about? Whoa. Dude, Jerry Jeudy's not I've already made this statement a while ago. Jerry Jeudy is not really like that. Like Jerry Jeudy's he was good in college. I understand that. But no, Jerry Jeudy is not in it. Like to say Jerry Jeudy's an elite talent is definitely stretching it. Yeah. As far from what we've seen so far, there's nothing that I've seen to make me think, oh, this guy's like an elite football player, or not an elite football player, but an elite NFL football player. Never.
So tier 3.
He's worse than tier 3. That was a nice statement.
Whoa. Okay. Worse than tier 3.
All right, let's think. So the tier 1 guys are going to be your top 5 guys, right? Your top 5 to top 10 guys.
Yeah. Your soups.
I think that's more of a talent-based question, people's ability, and then you factor in their production behind that.
I agree.
No, I agree. About talent-wise, Julian, or production?
Both. I'm considering all aspects.
Dude,
I don't.
Talent
is nice.
Production is like what Jacob and Coop said. It's because of his system he's in.
I understand that. I'm talking about. I'm considering all aspects of it. I don't know if Jerry Jeudy. I think saying he's tier 3 is generous at this point. Tier 3.
Who's a tier 3 receiver though? I mean,
I think it's like
Drake
guys
London, I mean,
Drake. Yeah, even like Drake London, I think is better than Jeudy, and like
or,
guys like Brandon Ayuk, like those guys are like tier 3.
Brandon Ayuk.
Those aren't tier 3
tier
players.
Yes, Brandon Ayuk is tier 3.
Brandon Ayuk is,
Those are
Brandon
elite
Ayuk
players.
is elite.
yeah, he is elite.
Brandon Ayuk is not. He's
And so is Drake London.
Look, the top guys can only be like, you got to think it. NFL, like every team has a number one wide receiver pretty much, right? So there's like 10 guys in the tier 1. Those guys like transcend systems. Like all of those guys, like the Mike Evans of the leagues, the like Julio Jones, like all those guys. Then right under them are going to be your number 2 guys who are also monsters, like Keenan Allen's, like those guys. So then that tier right under them is the guys like Brandon Ayuk and them, who I don't think that Jerry Jeudy's in that tier. I don't think so.
Why do you
his
think
quarterback?
Brandon Ayuk is tier 3 though? Like this dude is. I mean,
Brandon Ayuk's very good at football, but I don't put him in the category of being with guys like I said, like I think Keenan Allen's a tier 2 receiver. Like
and Brandon Ayuk is tier 3.
Yeah,
That's about fair.
That's fair.
Keenan Allen is a tier 1, first of all.
okay, maybe Keenan Allen's tier 1, but like I'm just saying the lower guys on the I don't know if Keenan Allen's tier 1.
Think about his quarterbacks though. He's had Drew Lock. What was that? His rookie year. Then he had Russell Wilson in his worst year. Like literally,
there's guys who produce with bad quarterbacks.
Yeah, but Russ was literally like the worst quarterback in the league. Like there wasn't like a quarterback you would want to play with less than Russ last year. He was that bad.
I think it is the production. I think it is kind of the system that he might be in though too. Because if you look at what's his name? He was DJ Moore. Like with Baker Mayfield, his numbers weren't very good, but just
they're better than Jeudy's. He went 1,000. Like he's going 1,000 at least. Like
yeah.
Like,
I mean, but all I'm saying is that, like, you know, if you just looked at him in Carolina with Baker Mayfield, it was like, I mean, you could tell that this dude had like tier 1 ability, and that
he had more.
Yeah,
I don't see it. Jerry Jeudy, number 1, Jerry Jeudy can't consistently stay healthy. That's a major, like, I think that's a major factor in like where we rank him. He can't play a full season or even close to it. His I watched a video on it. The way that like he runs, like his legs won't hold up for a season. It's not possible.
Yeah, but I think that, you know, he should have just taken the criticism. I don't like the fact that Steve Smith necessarily aired him out like that. I think that there was kind of a lack of, like, I mean, this is really what you would refer to as just like, I mean, it just
old heads hating.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just ignorance on both ends. In the Black community, there's a term for it, but I won't say what it is. But you guys probably know what I'm thinking.
Hey,
back and forth. I mean,
but y'all have to respect this though, because again, did any of y'all know that Steve Smith had a podcast?
nah.
I could have guessed.
Well, I mean, but you didn't know though. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm liable to tune in. So like, you know, that's just how, like, that's how the cookie crumbles.
Nah, but